Hi, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 2023 love reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. If you're interested in entering to receive a free reading from me, put a turkey in the comment box, and a person will be chosen at random and announced in a separate video. So don't be scammed by anybody contacting you through the comment box. Okay, that will not be me. The winner will be announced in a separate video. Now, if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Aquarius, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, I love that. The lovers, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. So we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of love here. Even though there's a feeling of I want things to be moving forward in a different direction, or I want things to be moving and it feels stagnant. It feels like we're not entering into that new season that I want. And there's a sense of frustration, right? So acknowledging that is going to be super important. It's like I can be frustrated, but I can still be in love. Like I can be frustrated and I can be, disappointed, or I can be, angry at things, but I still have love all around me. And that is beautiful. And if you're thinking, Dean, what the heck are you talking about? I don't have love all around me in my life. You have your angels, you have your spirit guides. There's an energy of love that's guiding you forward that is absolutely beautiful. Hold on to it. I mean, seriously, in this world of chaos and heartbreak and devastation, hold on to love. It is the most important thing. So let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Yeah, light reversed. So there's a sense of what we love not being illuminated. And that's going to be frustrating because we do have the Knight of Wands here, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So if we're born on the cusp with, I was going to say Sagittarius, but that's not possible. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart or fire sign energy in your chart, there's a frustration, right? There's a sense of I need to be moving forward. Things need to be illuminated. The passion needs to be there. With light reverse, it's like the coming of winter. If you're in the northern hemisphere, we set back the clocks here in the US. So here there's a sense of like the darkness has become longer. But in ourselves, there's a sense of like a little bit of sadness, a little bit of shadows. It's like, why is this? And then with the darkness becoming longer quite physically in our world, there can be a frustration, a sense of sorrow. And Spirit is saying here, illumination is so important. Light. If you're in the southern hemisphere, sitting outside in the sunlight is going to be so important to you. If you're in the northern hemisphere, do that as well. Like go outside, go for a walk. It doesn't have to be the bright sun. Just as long as you're getting some sunlight, that's just so important. The light is so important. Sitting by the fire, embracing coziness, the illumination of the passion within us. But I see it as coming like the external coming internal. So we're sitting by the fire, and then we just kind of let our mind wander, and we visualize that fire burning inside of us, that passion moving us forward. We can do a candlelight, meditation, where you just sit and you watch the flickering flame. That can be so trance inducing, so inspiring. And you focus on that place, that emptiness between flame and wick. That again can be so powerful. We need that. There's a sense of, I need the fires in me to be ignited. I need to see that light. I need to embrace light. Also, if you can get one of those lights that replicate sunlight, that can be also very beneficial. Let's see what spirit wants us to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We have that here in like the heart of our our reading. So here also within reason, we don't feel like things are changing the way that we want them to. All right. And acknowledging that, we have the repeat of the number 10, a completion of a cycle, but we don't feel that things are completing the way that we want them to. So it can be a frustration here. But the change that we want, we feel like, okay, I need to move this forward. I need to push this. I need to make this. And Spirit's like, sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is step back and say, you know what? I'm just going to focus on what I love. I'm just going to focus on love, and I'm going to move me forward. And that's going to be a very important thing. So there's going to be this strong instinct during this time of, I'm going to change. I'm going to. And Spirit's like, what if we take a less kind of proactive approach, which sounds silly to say, but a less like physical approach? I guess that's more what Spirit is saying, a less physical approach and more of an internal proactive approach to saying, I have the lovers right here. I'm living in love. I'm embracing the duality of me, the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine, and I'm letting me shine. I'm embracing love. I'm moving forward in what I love. I'm moving forward in love and in passion and in beauty, and I am moving forward in the power of me. And that is going to be just such a beautiful thing. If you're in a relationship, when you do this, Aquarius, your partner is going to be like, there's something different about you. Like, seriously, there's something different about you. And it'll either pull them in like a moth to a flame, or you'll find that there might be a time for a change in your life. It all depends. If you're looking for love, embracing your love, embracing yourself and saying, this is who I am, it's just going to be such an attractive thing. It really is. It's not that egotistical, like obnoxiousness that people have, but it's just a sense of, I'm really happy with me. And it radiates out. And you're going to see, again, like a moth to a flame, like people are just attracted to it. Embrace love. Embrace living in the duality of love, in the duality of being human, in the, again, sacred feminine, sacred masculine aspect of the self. But let love be your guidance. I always forget the doctor who did the study, but he studied water, and he found that love made water crystals just absolutely beautiful. And if we're made of over 70% water, how beautiful would we be if we walked in love? If we let love guide us? If we just chanted love, love, love in our minds throughout the day? Like, how beautiful would we be as human beings? Not maybe physically looking like a supermodel, but who needs that? Just, you would be so attractive. Embrace that. I'm going to try that. I mean, that sounds like a great thing to do. Here. Now, it can also be a Gemini energy. A time frame, May 21st to June 20th, can be a very good time frame for you. But there's a sense of just duality. There's a sense of embracing all the different aspects of ourselves and holding them in sacred respect. And it moves us to the Wheel of Fortune reverse. We're frustrated. Things are not moving forward the way that we want them to. We want things to move forward with a certain speed and haste. We're represented by the swords in the minor arcana, right? That's the fastest moving knight. We have the Knight of Wands right here. That's the second fastest moving knight. We want things to move forward in haste. And so understanding that the turning of the season, the entering into the new phase isn't quite yet, that can be very frustrating. But instead of forcing it, stepping back and really saying, okay, it's kind of like if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. What can I do here that embraces the richness and beauty of my life and my love? And then we start moving forward in fire and passion. Now, again, meeting a Gemini energy can be something that we're doing during this time. So just be aware of this. fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But a fire, a passion, a sense of movement, a sense of adventure is going to be a big deal for us. We want that. We don't have to have everything changing, right? But just kind of changing things up a little bit of adventure, a little bit of passion here is going to be so important for us. We're also asking ourselves, what do I want? How do I want to move forward? What brings fire and beauty into my life? And we're starting to understand that more. We're starting to come into alignment with ourselves more. And then doors are opening. We're going to see ourselves moving forward in a way that we hadn't expected. Doors are opening. This is also, oh my gosh, I just heard of one of my friend's voice, and he always says the Two of Wands is the twin flame card. And I just got that. So a twin flame is a little complicated, right? So a twin flame is a person who we can be so attracted to, but can teach us so much. We might never fully be in a relationship with this person, never fully, have this love that we wanted with them. But we have learned so much. Kind of think of it as a little bit of a crucible, like think of it as a coming through the fires and a deeper understanding of what I love and what I want and where I need to be. Be a little bit selfish during this time, here Aquarius. You're opening up the doors to where you want to be, to what you desire in your life. There's new doorways opening. There's new pathways opening up to you. And it's kind of like, oh, where do I need to move? What do I need to move? You're not entering into a new season quite yet, but you are walking through one doorway into another, one portal into another. And it brings us the Ace of Cups. I love this right here, this picture of the woman kneeling by a stream. There's just a sense, is it a woman or an angel? Oh, it's an angel, I think, kneeling by a stream. It's a sense of embracing love, being blessed by love, having the angels bless the waters that are coming into your life. The Ace of Cups, you're going to be feeling things quite intensely. And we can think, oh, wow, this is too much. Like I'm feeling too much, like all the stuff right now. But Spirit is saying here, feel your world and fill your cup. In Qigong, they say, you need a gallon to fill a cup. You cannot heal everybody else. You cannot connect with everybody else if you yourself aren't full, aren't connected, aren't loved. And so here, fill your cup. Drink deeply of your waters of healing. You need them. You do. And this is in our loving relationships. This is in every relationship in our life. We need to drink deeply of the healing waters. And again, we might be too sensitive. And I don't say that in a bad way. I'm a highly sensitive person myself. And being too sensitive can make it feel like, oh, the world is just, it's kind of like when you hear nails on a chalkboard, right? It's just a little bit too intense. I don't like the vibration of things. So be aware. Be aware that you're feeling the world and that the world is feeling a lot. So embracing love, centering yourself, knowing that love brings forward pain, right? But not falling into that pain. Sometimes we tend to get afraid. But this is saying, I feel, I love, and I'm guided forward. My angels are protecting me. And just know that, Aquarius, your angels are protecting you, they're guiding you, they're loving you, they're filling your cup. And it can bring tears. So if you feel like crying during this time, if emotions run high, let yourself release. It's part of the Ace of Cups gift. Are we taking it fully during this time? Well, we can be subconsciously. We have to see what cards we pull. But here, we're not taking it quite yet. But yet, every single moment of November is shaped by this, by the intensity of feeling, by the guidance of love. And we're crowned by love. We're crowned by the lovers. We are supposed to be in love with ourselves, with the world. And it calls forward the relationship that we want, and it strengthens the relationship that we have. Our subconscious spirit message here is purposeful. Be purposeful in your actions. And in your words. So often, like everything is just a throwaway. It almost feels like our world is just a throwaway, right? Oh, I can get a new one. Oh, if it breaks, I can do this. Oh, I can do that. It doesn't matter. Be purposeful. Cherish it. Everything is a lot more fragile, a lot more delicate, a lot harder to replace than we seem to think of. So here, be purposeful in your connections. Be purposeful in yourself because you matter so much. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Lord. Now, this is Aries energy, but this is also domineering. This could be a domineering father, a domineering partner that we had, I see this more as masculine energy because it's the Lord, the Emperor, right? It comes through very masculinely. But it could be just a person who is very masculine, very domineering, very controlling in how they were or how they are. And we're stepping away from that. We don't want to be put in a box. We want to be free to move and drift and float and become. That's very important for us. Just see like smoke on the wind. Like we need that. We need that growing and drifting and becoming and envisioning. It's so important. Our subconscious. Our subconscious message from the tarot is 9 of Cups reversed. It can feel like nobody's showing up to the table to celebrate us. So here, show up to the table to celebrate yourself. It sounds silly, but do so. Like let yourself shine. The 9 of Cups is a 9 of Cups reversed. It's like feeling like my wish isn't granted. There's nobody here. There's nobody connecting. And Spirit is saying, look at what you really love and then show up and celebrate you. You'll see that little wishes are granted all around you. But we have to kind of recalibrate ourselves, realign ourselves to see the blessings coming in. They're there. They're just harder to see than we would like them. All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aquarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. And move forward in love and joy. The world needs it, and we need it. Bye.